Hey everybody, welcome to my 5th episode of Beauty by V. First things first, I just want to say I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving with their family and their friends. And if you didn't, and if you were alone, I'm sending you all my love. Feel free to reach out to me and say hi, and I will always say hi to every individual that has either DM'd me, emailed me, or snapped me. I'm doing this for me and then for you. I want to interact with you guys, like I said, and get to know you. And yeah, so this 5th episode is actually going to be on my foundation, like how I apply my bronzer, my primer, and my foundation and my powders from start to finish. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. Let me tell you, before you start watching it, the powder gets really crazy. I've never seen myself look like a clown with all that powder on my face until I recorded it and I watched myself back. But that's how I do my powder. And with that being said, I just want to really encourage every single person on this freaking planet who is afraid of putting themselves out there, either at work, on the internet, or just being true to who they are. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be judged. I'm like the freaking 8 Mile. Like, I can diss myself all day long. Like I don't care. I know I'm not perfect. I know all of that. Like, I know I have frizzy hair. I know I talk with my hands a lot. I know touch. Like, I know all of that. Like, I don't care. I'm doing this, number one reason is for me. So when I'm fucking 80 years old or 90 or 100 and I'm on my deathbed, and I'll be like, damn, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I have no regrets. And like I said in my first freaking episode, I just encourage you guys to be who you are and to take risks and have no regrets. Because if anything in life scares me the most, it's not heights, it's not bugs, it's not public speaking, it's fucking regret. And I don't want to have regret on anything in life. So I encourage you to do the same, and to have courage, and to be kind always, and to be true who you are, and to give zero fucks. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy my 5th episode. Love you guys. Bye. All right, here we go. Let's get into my process. So, as you guys know, I have really oily to very oily skin, and I like to prime my skin always, and I'm using this Lancome one. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in. And it's the La Pro base, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my skin. And I like to use a generous amount. And I'm using very light and soft pressure strokes on my skin, and I like to focus it on this area right here, which is my T-zone, and apply. And as you guys can tell, I already did my brows and my eyes and my lips, because this video is only going to be on my foundation routine, my bronzer, and my highlight. And I have you guys just like zoomed in a little more so you could see. Okay, so after I'm done with that, sometimes I will put another primer, which today I will, because that's just a smoothing primer. I'm actually gonna do kind of like a pore primer, and you guys already heard me talk about this one. This one is by Tasha. I'm just gonna apply a little bit in my T-zone right here, which is where I have my large pores. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of it and press into the skin. You guys always want to press your primers into the skin, especially if it's more of a pore primer. So I'm just gonna press that in to the skin. And then again, I'm just looking at my mirror I have down below. And that's how I normally do my makeup, with my big mirror. Okay, so after I do my primers, I normally will let that sit for about 30 seconds to a minute because you really want that primer to sit into your skin. So let's just pretend at the moment that this primer has set into my skin. You can feel it, you can rub it in a little more. Okay, and then next will be my foundation, and you guys already heard me talk about this one, which is by Fenty Beauty. And then I'm gonna use it on my beauty blender. I'm gonna do 1 pump on each side. Just gonna apply it like this. And again, you guys just really want to press that makeup into the skin. It's gonna look more natural, more effortless, and more baby skin like, I would say. Just want to press, 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 press. And I'll do another pump. Switch sides. And I'm just pressing it into my skin. And like I said in my my 4th episode when I did my favorite foundations, I really like this one because it's for more oily skin, which is what I have. And I'm sorry if the lighting is a little off, guys. I feel like it is now that I'm looking at the camera. All right. And then I don't really like to blend my foundation onto my neck too much because I normally always buy foundation that matches exactly my skin complexion, and then also because I do tend to break out on my neck and my chest if I do put fragrance or foundations. So I'll just skip it and just make sure that it's blending like perfect. And I'll do one more tiny pump. So I normally do like 3 pumps of foundation on my skin. And I know that's a lot, but when I wear foundation, I like it to be really, really full coverage. No, more like a medium to full coverage. I think it just all depends. And again, I am just pouncing the beauty blender onto my skin. I am not rubbing. I am making sure and by doing this, you're pressing the foundation into your skin, which is going to make it more natural. Not really, but just like that. And I have a couple of craters growing on my skin at the moment. Okay, so once I'm satisfied with how it looks, I will move on to my concealer. And right now, today, I'm going to be using an all-nighter waterproof concealer by Urban Decay. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you, but we'll obviously show you, but I'm also going to list the products down below. So kind of just do like that, like intensively, messily, nothing perfect. And I'm just going to blend this guy into the face, only pressing underneath the eyes So from my eyes down to my nose and up towards my ear. So I want it to be really bright, and I know right now it looks really intense, but don't worry, it will all come together. And normally I don't have my lips or my eyes done before I do my foundation, but for I think the purpose of this video, I wanted to make sure that's all of it done before I do my foundation. But I always do my foundation and my concealer first before I do my eyes and my lips and my brows, because I think it just gets really messy. So that's that. Here, let me turn down my lights. I feel like they're so bright. Okay, there we go, much better. So do you see how much more brighter this eye is? And I'm sorry guys if I'm not focused or... Okay. And then I will do on the same side, just messively. I don't have a preference. I'm not gonna do like a fancy triangle and all that jazz, 'cause it's all gonna get messed up anyways. Let's be real. And I'm just doing it how I normally do it. And again, I'm trying to be extra careful so I don't mess up my eyeliner. But normally I do not do my eye makeup because I like to do my concealer and my foundation before I do my eye makeup. And again, I'm just looking at my mirror. I'm pressing. It's all about pressing. I know it might look like I'm really pressing really hard, but I'm really not. I'm pressing really gently, especially around the eye area. It is the most sensitive eye area that we have on our face. So you just want to really make sure that you are pressing really gently and lightly. So if I like the satisfaction of it, which I do. God, these lights make it look like so white. It's really not in person, guys, I promise you. It's just these lights, because right now in Arizona it's rainy and cloudy and cold right now. So the lights might look extra bright, even though it's not. Okay. So once I finish with my concealer, I want to set the eye area right away for preventing it from creasing. And I'm at the moment currently using this one right now, and it's by e.l.f. And it's this really tiny under eye powder that they have. It's so tiny, guys. Oh my goodness, I don't know how like my beauty blender fits in there sometimes, but I just tap my product. Let me tap the beauty blender inside of the powder, and then I'm just gonna go and let this set. Especially if you have wrinkles, you want to use a very finely milled powder to set that eye area, so you won't get much creasing. I'm not saying you're not gonna get creasing, which I still get creasing. But this will also brighten the eye area, and I know it looks really dramatic right now. It looks like a freaking clown, but it's all a process, especially if you have oily skin like I do. I have to use a lot of powder because in I would say like 4 to 10 hours, my skin will get really dewy and really oily. It will like grow like rivers in the middle of my T-zone. And then after I set my concealer with a brightening powder, I'm gonna go with my face powder, which you guys already know about, and it's by Makeup Obsession. It's their Pure Baked Banana Powder, and I'm just gonna use that to set the rest of my face. And I'm again pressing the product into my beauty blender, tapping it off, and then pressing it in. I know it's gonna look real crazy, guys, but I promise it's gonna come all together. I'm just showing you what I do. There's no secrets, I'm not hiding anything. This is just how I do it. Oh my god, this looks freaking crazy on camera. Jesus, man. This looks really freaking crazy now that I'm doing that on camera. Oh my god. I look like a freaking clown. But trust me guys, this is necessary for oily skin. I know it looks really bad right now. It looks like I'm a maniac trying to apply this powder. It looks so terrible. But this is really necessary, especially for my skin tone. So what's gonna do, that powder is gonna sit into my skin and absorb that liquid and hopefully make me really matte. This looks ridiculous. This looks ridiculous. So normally when I'm doing this, I will let this set for about 2 to 5 minutes while I do my brows and my lips. And after this is set, and after I finish my brows and my lips, I will go and press this product in with the same beauty blender that I use to apply my foundation. And I like to use the same beauty blender instead of using a brush to wipe off the product, is because I want more of full coverage. And by doing this, in my opinion guys, I feel like it gives me more of a baby smooth skin texture and look. So do you see how better it looks already? I'm really pressing this product in. I'm giving my eyes a really nice highlight. Pressing this product into my skin. That's all about the pressing guys. That makes your skin really smooth and soft and blend in, especially around my nose area. Just really pressing this guy into your skin. And I know it looks really, really intense in the beginning when you're putting this powder in, but I promise you guys the end result is so pretty. And I'm getting all over my brows. What else is new? That's why I don't like to do my foundation. I like to do my foundation first before I do my brows, because it just gets really messy and I'll have to go back and fix that. Which, don't worry, I'm gonna do a whole separate video on my brows and my eyes and my lips and how I do my makeup. But today I just felt like doing this foundation routine because I love foundations and I love the face area. What I mean by face is by like cheeks, highlighter, powder, all that stuff. So right now you might think, oh my gosh, you look like a ghost. And it's because, number one, because of these lights. And it's because we don't have any contrast right now in our face. We just have a really, really plain face with no bronzer, no highlight, no definition. All right. And I blend this like a long time, guys. It takes a hot minute. Okay, so right now everything looks kind of even to me right now at the moment. And then I'm gonna go with my bronzer to warm up my face, because right now I look really flat and very dead-like, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go with my bronzer, which you guys already heard of and you already know all about it. And this one is by Hourglass. And I'm gonna be using the MAC 100 brush. And I'm just gonna go like this, tap off the excess. Cheekbones are always gonna start from your ear down towards your face. I don't want to put it down too much because I already have such high cheekbones and I don't want to look like a skeleton. So again, just gonna go down, and you want to kind of like move it up, like give your skin, like not your skin, but your cheekbones a more of a lift. At least that's what I like to do for mine, because I do have already defined cheekbones. So I'm just gonna move it in a higher motion. And I'm gonna repeat the same process on this side. Move it up. Don't bring it down too low, because we are gonna blend it out. We're just defining it for right now. We're gonna go and blend it out with a different brush that's less tapered in and more. Oh my god, my hair is so crazy right now. Normally I have my hair up when I am doing my my makeup, so it doesn't get in the way, because I do have long hair. Okay, so right now it looks kind of okay, but then we're gonna go with a bigger brush to blend everything out and add more definition onto my forehead, because so the purpose of contouring is to add dimension and scope out your face and maybe make things smaller. For example, my forehead to me is big, so I want to kind of contour to make it give more of a shadow. So it just focuses more on my T-zone. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that brush, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know the number of it because Sonia Kashuk doesn't really have numbers. Kind of looks like this. You can get it at Target, and I like to, same thing, scoop in my bronzer. And I always like to pull my hair just a little bit out of the way, and I'm just gonna really gently contour my face. And I'm doing this really softly with my hands. Just apply a little more. And then we're gonna go to the cheekbone area because I think right now it looks a little harsh. So we're just gonna softly really go back and forth in gentle motions and blend, blend, blend. I normally blend my my bronzer for about 30 seconds. I can't really see how it looks like on the camera, but in the mirror right now it looks decent. So then I'm gonna go same thing on this side, always pulling my hair because you don't want to get in the way. And just blend, look, blend. And I really like this specific bronzer by Hourglass. Ugh, something in my face. This gives me a natural soft browns. And if you want, oh my god, my hair is so frizzy right now. I think we look like we're a little less dead right now. And again, normally I have my hair up so it's not so in my way. Okay, I feel like it looks good. So after that, I'm gonna go and set my skin because I'm oily and I have to set my skin, otherwise in an hour or two my makeup is gonna kind of like separate, and what's the point of me putting this makeup on if it's only gonna last for an hour, right? So today I'm gonna be using the Milani Makeup Last Setting Spray. It's 16-hour wear. I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna go like this, and I'm very generous. Oh, I love the smell of this. So, all right. It's so cooling and refreshing onto the skin. It kind of will just melt the powder products together. And I'm just gonna fan this like this. Wait for it to dry. And normally on my regular routine, I would go and maybe touch up my brows, touch up my lips, maybe blend my eyeshadow more while I wait for this to dry. But right now I feel like it's dried. Just fan it. Get a small fan or whatever. I don't know if you guys can see so far. And then I'm gonna go with my highlighter. And today, as you guys know from my previous episodes, I really like the Smashbox one. And then I'm gonna use the Morphe M502 brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna use these two colors right here. This is my favorite one. This is for more intensity. So I'm gonna use the middle shade. Pack it on, dust it off. I'm gonna highlight on my cheekbone area on top of it, and that's right here. You kind of want to go really gently, really softly. It just depends what kind of highlighter you're looking for. I wear highlighter every single day, even though I'm oily. I think because I do use a lot of mattifying products that I do want to bring some light into the skin. And I'll do a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose. I'm gonna repeat this process on this cheek. Back and forth, really gently. And then I'm gonna bring it more up into the forehead. And this highlighter, guys, it can get really intense. It's just I don't want to have a lot of it on today because I'm not looking for too of an intense highlighter today. I'm just looking for a little one because this is what I normally do. And if I want more intensity, I'm gonna use this shade right here. But this one is perfect for every single day. But if it's for nighttime, I'm gonna use this one. And this is the Pearl one, Spotlight Palette. The Pearl one, this is more for more, look at my lip. I say light skin tones. I just spit light to medium skin tone. I don't know if you can see on camera, it's so freaking pretty. Sometimes I'll use it like on my eyes too. I'm just gonna use it right now on my eyes too. Even though I already have eyeshadow and highlighter. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Let's keep going, keep going, keep blending, keep blending. Key to making skin look even and together and creamy and effortless is just to keep blending. When you think you're done blending, blend some more. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I am obsessed. It's beautiful. Love it. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's all I do on my face for my foundation. But yeah, guys, that is it. I'm just gonna go put my hair down. And normally I have it in a bun. Oh, it's crazy. Don't mind my annoying hair. That's what happens when you have long hair. But yeah, I think that's what I normally do. And then I do guys want to let you know that when you first put foundation and powder onto your skin, it can look a little like dramatic and powdery, or I don't know how else to describe it, but wait for like 30 minutes to an hour while those products sit into your skin. Especially for me, because I do put so much mattifying products on my skin, it can look kind of like chalky and textury. But in 45 minutes to an hour while my skin and then those products sit in, my skin will look really dewy and pretty and natural. It's just these lights, guys, and this HD quality of the camera, sometimes I don't feel like it does justice to what my skin actually looks like in real life and in person. But yeah, that's all I do. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.